Okay, so I'll change subjects here a little bit. So in the past videos, you had kind of taken yourself from being, your parents, how they got to Buffalo, and more how your father got there, and then how your mother and him had kind of been uh, pushed together by her sister Catherine. And I was wondering what were special about your parents, if you could just say quickly two particular things that
Well, they
was.
were. My mother was a beautiful woman. Oh, very good looking, very Victorian, very religious, uh, and it was tough on my mother because of the gap, the age gap. She'd want to do certain things. And of course, with no car, I mean, you're kind of limited. But my father was more stayed in that he was an engineer in the South Buffalo Railroad. He worked in the railroads all his life, and he he'd go to work. He used to get a ride, and he'd come home and have supper, go and read the paper, listen to the radio. That was it. Go to church on Sunday. They went to church separate. My mother always went to an early mass. He'd go to the 10:45, and it was just you didn't think anything of it. It was I remember Joey Coyle's parents the same way. The father would go to one mass, the mother would go to another one. Didn't think anything of it.
So,
And
so you had mentioned so far you had mentioned Joey Coyle. He must have been a good friend of yours.
oh, he and I were real close when we grew up. Yeah, we used to call him Beans, and I was Midge. I was not real big for my age. I was wiry as all get out. Joey probably outweighed me by. Oh, I weighed 100. He weighed 150. Oh yeah. But anyway, he went in the Marines. He survived. Let's see. And then the ages between say 14 to 17, boxing was the big thing in our area because we had a professional fighter that lived right on our street, Paulie Mahoney. And we used to go to, well, my Aunt Ann always gave us a new set of boxing clubs every Christmas. And all the neighborhood, the guys knew it. And then we would fight in our basement boxing matches. And in the warm weather, we'd go out in the garage. We had a two-car garage, I told you about that. They were rented out, but if the one person didn't have their car in there, we'd use that part, and we'd set up an imaginary ring, and we'd fight. No headgear, no nothing. The gloves, they weren't 16 ounces. I think they were 12 ounces. Pretty big, but not as big as the big pillows. But anyway, that was the interest then. A lot of boxing, and so uh, John, John was very good. I was good. Paul was really attracted to it. He loved, and Paul was a great catcher, baseball catcher. I have an article in there about him. And he played in the midget leagues, 10 to 12. He loved to catch. He had a lot of guts. And Bobby O'Connell that's the most natural athlete as a kid that I could ever remember. And any kid that would be around, any guy that'd be around today that knew about, he could do everything. It was just natural for him. He could throw a football beautiful. He could punch. A pitcher, great baseball pitcher. The only thing against me, he had no ambition, no drive. Parents were from Ireland, the O'Connells. When you talk to anybody, you have to listen, when they talk. And they put him Bubby. But anyway, Paul used to catch Bob, and they paced off the distance, pitcher's mound to home plate, in the alleyway. And I remember going over, and Bob could throw. I mean, he had a wing on him. And, he'd take the pin and they'd fire Paul, no mask, nothing. I mean, just a slip, get hit in the head or something, and a good hard ball. And I was, geez, I got, boy, he really loves this baseball. Next thing I know, he's in the boxing. He quit the baseball. I don't know what happened to him, but he had a lot of amateur fights.
So the relationship with your parents and your siblings was sounded like maybe you, Margaret Mary, and your mother were pretty close.